Well, our first guest is a woman with a fascinating story whose life was based on the tough-as-nails trophy wife played by actress Margot Robbie in the hit movie Wolf of Wall Street. But behind that character is a real woman who's taken back her power after splitting from ex-husband Jordan Belfort. Take a look.
Initially, when I met my ex-husband, the Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort, we fell madly in love. I was a 22-year-old girl. I was a babe in the woods. I was naive. And he would buy me clothes and give me money and shower me with gifts. But then it was almost like once I was sucked into this world, intimidation, coercion, threats, he would have a ferocious temper like a tsunami and just abused me and beat me down. And then his drug addiction became so apparent. On the outside looked like Shangri-La, but on the inside I was literally living in a war zone. I would always dream about leaving him, yet he did tell me the only way you'll leave me is in a body bag. Once he got arrested, I knew I could leave him. It was so freeing. When I initially found out about the movie, The Wolf of Wall Street, Martin Scorsese's office called me. I said, it's about time you called me. I met Margot, and she was lovely. They wanted this ridiculous Fran Drescher accent. At that point, I was going for my doctorate. I was in a stable marriage for 20 years. My kids were older. So the movie allowed all of my past traumatic experiences to have meaning for me. I didn't go through all of that trauma for nothing. Now, every single day when I talk to people about relationships or even personal traumas that they're going through, I can hold them in that space in a way that I've been there.
Dr. Nadine joins us now. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
First of all, what made you want to become a therapist?
My life has always been about love. What does love mean? What are relationships about? How can we be healthier in relationships? So that's why I decided to get my master's and then go and get my doctorate, because I just want more and more information about how we can all be better in relationship.
Well, interesting enough, Dr. Nadine, I'm talking to you too, Dr. Ish, my own daughter, the psychiatrist who finishes at UCLA in a month or so. I think all of you go into psychiatry and psychology using your own experiences from the past. You know, I'm not saying you all have issues. I'm just saying that it plays a very important part in choosing that avocation. Explain to us what a trauma bond is.
A trauma bond is a relationship in which you bond with a person that is very hurtful towards you, yet you remain loyal to them despite their betrayal and abuse. And you remain loyal to them because they're not just abusive. They mix abusiveness with caring. So first, when I met Jordan, he's so charming, so magnanimous, handsome, smart, bright, and we fell madly in love. And then what happened, though, is that he would do something called love bombing, where I'm not going to date you if you're not going to marry me. I was like, oh my God. At 22 and 23, I didn't understand what love bombing was, because it was also mixed in with flowers and gifts and really kind words. And so I would say the beginning of our relationship, with the extremes, highs of being in love and then feeling threatened, was a continual pattern through our marriage.
I'm very curious to know exactly how scared you got when things were at their darkest. Did you ever have a time where you were fearful of your life or for the safety of your children?
Well, let's remember, I'm a Brooklyn girl, right?
That says it right there.
That says it all.
Brooklyn's in the house. So, you know, I think part of my own grandiosity or my own narcissism was that I thought I could manage Jordan, and I couldn't. And yes, it was very scary, intermixed with a lot of beautiful moments.